ليه سكروه خيو؟ يا عم هدول مدفع لهم، هدول مدفع لهم كم ورقة، مدفع لهم كم ورقة معلم مبينة. تا دكتور تا راح العب معك بلا اصبع تا. باصبع من دون اصابع معلم، بدي استعمل البعوصة اليسارية لتغيير الإشارة. انا وانت ومين؟ ايه دكتور، انت حرك لنا امورك معلم. ايش عم تستنى لك يا دكتور، ايش عم تستنى؟ معلم اذا هيك طلع تا نبعث لك زبالات، روحي اكتب لنا عريضه، اكتب لنا عريضه. صح، هذا الحكي صح. صح، هذا الحكي صح. هاي انا من اول يوتيوبريه السوريين ايش اسمه بالاي فوتبول يا زلمه. ادخل على بسي معلم، ادخل على بسي كله خسارات لجاويش. باهي يا دكتور. شلنا البلاستيكي يا زلمه، بلا بلاستيكي بلا بطيخ. ده مين دي يلعب يا شباب؟ ابو عبده، ابو ياسر. يلا تو ابو عبده. ادو. يسعد مساك حبيبي يا معلم. والله يا معلم السكريبت ما له حل. يعني السكريبت معلم بدك انت تحاول تتفوق على السكريبت، تلاقي ثغرة تحسن تجيب فيها جوال، ان كانت بالرفع بالنطح او تحاول تلعب باصات. يعني انت بدك تلاقي ثغرة حسب الماتش انت شلون ماشي معك، بدك تلاقي ثغرة تتغلب فيها على السكريبت. بس وقت بضرب السكريبت بدك تهدي، تحاول ما تستقبل جوال، ما تتعجل. يعني تلاقي افضل ثغره مناسبه انت حسب وضع المباراه شلون شايفه. مثلا هو مسكر لك من الطرف، حاول تدخل من العمق. مسكر لك من العمق، حاول تدخل من الطرف. مسكر لك من الأطراف كلها، حاول تلعب باصات أكتر، تلعب مثلثات. يعني أنت تحاول تقرب على السكريبت في إيدك. بس إنه ما له حل بشكل عام، حسب وضع المباراة أنت بتحدد هي القصة. لأن السكريبت بضرب كل اللعيبة، بس اللاعب اللي بيعرف يخلص حوله من السكريبت هو اللي عم بتفوق. يا أبو عبده طب ذبحتنا مرة لعب خلصنا. دكتور يا دكتور. وعليكم السلام، وعليكم السلام. هلا احمد حبيبي والله. شلونك؟ طمنا عنا. عادي معلم، انا اعطوني الحارس ايش كان اسمه، نسيت والله. ما بيعطوك لاعب كويس هيك، تقليب لاعب طفيشي. زيتن هو الباكج كله ما فيه غير رونالدينو يمكن وجيرالد. انكنتارا، لكن ما انتبهت انا على الاسم. بالي عم تقولي تبع ايش اسم الباكج تبع رونالدينو. الكانتارا كويس يا معلم والله، طاقته حلوه. الكانتارا طاقته حلوه. ابو عبده، ابوس الهيدا بتعرفوا يا الهيدا ايش بتخترق. خده ادع له، خده. حط زاير، حط زاير. ابو عبد الله انت ما بتلعب زاير. هلا ما نحن. يا شباب اليوم ارتدت اصبعتي في المستشفى، ولا اعطوني جبصين. اقطع بلاستيك احطها لاصبعتي ولا مشان احسن العب شوط الجبصين وعم بلعب ما بأثر. جي جي تقليب. تفضلوا. طلع يا زلمه اذا حطها. شلون بتصير اصبعتي؟ ما بحسن اتنيه طاول. ولا معلم شلت الجبصين. ها؟ كبوا على الزي بروك لعب اي فوتبول تسلى. ابو عبده ذبحتنا. اذا بحتنا. مو بلا خيو حلال عليه. انا معلم لك صار لي سنه عم بتعذب بلعب على الفاضي. ليش ايش عم تستنى؟ لا معلم، هي النسخة احسن بكتير. هي نسخة خارقة خارقة، عن جد خارقة للطبيعة. طلي الفاروق. انا عندي النسختين معلم. طلب موضوع الدربل وما دربل احسن منه. موضوع الانهاء هداك انهاؤه انه اعلى، بس انا حسيت هذا انهاؤه احسن. البولت هيدر يعني ما في داعي نحكي عنه معلم، معروف. سرعة تسارع الجديد احسن، قوة الركل، القفز كذا. انا حسيت الجديد احسن بكتير، حتى تمركزه، تمركز ابراهيموفيتش الجديد احسن من القديم بكتير معلم. وش عنده؟ عنده الفورمولا الفينيشن، يعني عنده هي التسديد المفاجئ. معلم هاي اللعبة جد، بس واحد عنده هاي المهارة وعنده البولت هيدر اسطوري. يعني شلون ما نطح، شلون ما شاط جول. هاي النسخة انا افضل من هذيك النسخة بكتير بكتير، فوق ما تتخيل. لا نزلوا نزلوا معلم. انت هلا بعثت لي صورة تشكيلتك، ظبط لك خطة. صحيح، اذا انت معي ومعي ظبط نفس الخطة. بس حط لا مو نفس الخطة، ما بتصير. تعال يمكن عندي وحدة لكابيلو. تعال ما دام دخلت ودخلت، يمكن عندي وحدة لكابيلو. بس اتذكر لك وينه. هي يمكن فليك، يمكن هي يا معلم. بس طلع بتحط كابيلو. معلم بس هدول ما يكونوا أظهرة هجومية، هدول يكونوا لعيبة صندوق. يعني مثلا على فرض بيلينغهام هون صندوق، ومثلا معلم خلي اللاعب الثاني يكون جوتي مثلا، او اي لاعب صندوق انت عندك. انا مثلا بحكي عن اللعيبه اللي عندي، هدول مثلا صندوق معلم جوتي مثلا. انا نطلب ياخذوا تقييم اعلى بس لاني انا مغير اسلوب اللعب. او مش رايك هون واحد ارتكاز واحد دي ام اف. هون بدك اثنين بناء لعب واحد محطم، او واحد بناء لعب اثنين اظهره دفاعيه. ما بتفرق انت شلون بتحب، ما بتفرق الدفاع. بس اذا اظهره دفاعيه وطوال بيحسنوا ينزلوا بالراس اكوس من ايش اسمه، من المحطم. هون معلم واحد قناص. ليش يا معلم؟ منشان تشبكه مع الدي ام اف الخبير. وهون لاعب يكون مهاري، يحسن يشوط من بعيد، يحسن ينهي من بعيد، يحسن يعني انه ينهي لك اهداف مباراه منطقه الجزاء. اكيد راح تختار لاعب بليدز. المهاجم الثاني يكون طويل، شي يستقبل نطحات ان كان من اليمين او من اليسار. شي هو يستقبل النطحات، يكون عنده بولت هيدر. ابراهيم اوفيتش او خلت او كرر، ما راح مصلحه كرر لاني بطيء راح يعذبك كثير. يعني انت اي لاعب تحسن تلعب فيه، بتحب تلعب فيه. معلم هي التشكيله، بس اهم شيء بالتشكيله عندك اربع لعيبه، هدول اهم شيء بالتشكيله. اثنين البوكس تو بوكس، اثنين الصناديق هدول اللي على الطرف لازم يكونوا صندوق. هدول معلم لازم يكونوا صندوق، وواحد ارتكاز وواحد خبير. معلم وبلعب. لا ايش باك ليش؟ لا ليش عم تدق فيديو ايش باك؟ لحظه لحظه. اخوي بس خليك معي لحظه وبرجع لك. جيتكم يا شباب، بس حقكم علينا والله كنا عم نظبط شغله. جاهزين يا شباب؟ ابو عبدو، ايش صار معكم يا شباب؟ ما بتلعبوا يعني؟ يلا. والله هي الدكتوره هالحكي اللي حكيته بتعرف، هلا اذا العب لعب الكابتن ماجد. معلم من زمان بدنا هيك نهضه. تقول نهضه في باريس، ما هي هيك يا زلمه. من زمان معلم طالع لنا مهاراتك الدراسيه بالحكي. بس عجبتني هي، الله يكسر ايدك. تحمست معلم، تخيلت هيك حالي احط خنجر ونزيل على الحاره اصحابه. لا عمو بصير تبعت لي دعوه على المجموعه؟ لا والله يا عمو ما بنحسن نبعت لك دعوه لان المجموعه مقفوله. نعم. ايش بس متابع ببلاش؟ ده يا شباب ذبحتونا، بلشوا بقى خلصونا. لو نويت تنسى اللي فات. ابو عبدو، ابو ياسر. جلبه ها طلع، يلا تفضل. ما حدا قال لعنه. إيه معناتها ما هدول ما نعمل لك قيمه يا ابو عبدو، ما نعمل لك حساب، لازم تبهدلهم. انا معلم السباحه بيعرفني جديد. بس انتوا جماعه الواسطات، جماعه دفع له كم مرأة. ها ابو عبدو اخذها عشان ما ياخذ الزاير. يلا دخلوا عم يتفرجوا على بعض. عم تحكوا لسه دكتور؟ يا ويلي يا اخي، يا الله دخلوني بس هيك انطرني نترتين اسب مسبتين واطلع. يا حيا باطل عليك يا ابو ياسر. لك انا اروح قلبي العيون مشاكل معلم، بس دخلت هيك سبيت شوي وطلعت. تعرف معلم ابو نجيب وقت بروح على الهياله شلون بعلق العالم مع بعضها؟ كنا بس عملنا حركه صغيره معلم وطلعنا من الجروب وفخاري كسر بعضه. ابو عبدو ذبحتنا والله ذبحتنا. هي زبطنا لك احلى بوكيت ورد يا زلمه. ما خلص عشاء صار له ساعه بتعشى. يا اخي اذا هلا. يا دكتور كمان لا تنسى شغله انه ابو عبده في شبابه مو يعني هي لعبان اي فوتبول كتير. ايش بك اي فوتبول بس انا على البس يعني فاهم علي. ابو عبده عنده الاي كيو ضعيف يا زلمه ايش بك. المشكله يا انا لو ما اوصل بعمر ابو عبده معلم بكون خالص. لاني عم نستخدم المسكه كتير يعني الانالوج عم بتعب بده غيار. لا انا جلدته معه معلم. عم نحط لهم زيت عشان يمشوا بالاصابع. لاني معلقات طلع من هون رايح لك على الكاميرا من هون بطلع لهم بزابيز. دكتور عملت لك تطويره لابراهيموفيتش خيالي. بس مشكلة شنايدر لو عنده السرعة والتسارع أكتر شوي. مين بتحب معلم بس حط لنا إبرة بالنص. ما أزبط إذا بتحطه بالنص. لا دكتور أنت طلعت أنا لو أعرفك هيك معلم أنت لازم تروح تلقي معلم هدول على الجزيرة وما جزيرة أنت ما لازم حرام تشتغل دكتور سنين. إيه والله رئيس وزراء معلم أنت لازم دكتور. روح رشح حالك لمنصب معلم وأنا بظهرك مثل السيف. لا هي لا بشرفي يا دكتور. أنا لو داخل معك معلم. آخ لو عم بحسن أحكي. ليش بيطلع له الزلمه ملقي بيعرف يحكي. مو هدول بسميهم زبلات الكريبتو. ليش ايش بشكله يعني اذا شعره خفيف مثلا ما بوحش رئيس جمهوريه بزرع شعر. وحياتك دكتور شعري مقدم.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
أبو عبدو حسب معلوماتك بالكرة الثاقبة هي الرفعة الطفيشية إنه شنايدر ما عنده إياها بس برفع بنفس الطريقة. ليش؟
It is quite a scene here in this grand coliseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants.
والله عبرفع معي بنفس الطريقة شنايدر يا أبو عبدو.
But of course we know it much better as the mass monumental. So things are underway. Argentina have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback
بالمنوي كتير.
out wide, and it can just throw the opposition.
ما هو شيء يعني الورقة بتلزق لأني أحرق المنوي معلم.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Seedorf is onto this. Oh, that's neat. Messi, he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's the clearance. And it's Seedorf.
إيه تا يلا.
So, what can they make of this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
لك لا ليش هيك؟ إيش هالمسخرة؟
I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
والله عطاياها بمنتصف الجبهة معلم. تقليب قال له تا عن هي.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
يا أخي هلا عن جد تحية الجامعة، عن جد تحية الجامعة.
And here's Messi. Mbappe. Seedorf. Oh, perfectly measured that.
لا والله يا دكتور أنا عم بحكي بكل قواي العقلية.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. And this is it's Ibrahimovic.
لا إيش قال هو؟ قال أنا ما بحب أحتكر كل شيء لإلي يعني تمام عادي.
Clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he's been shifted off it.
أنا معك دكتور على هاي ما تاكلها من عندي.
Foot in. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Hangs in a cross. And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Towering header! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be.
Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit.
هدي حناش لا تاخذ لي كثير على حالك. هدي.
They've got a healthy number
تفضل.
of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's quick to get rid. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, great feet that.
He's found a way through.
يا اخي شلون هيك طلعوا؟ طيب سيبوا امبابي ولو.
He shifted it to the flank. And this is Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini going vertical. Vieira. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. Oh, good-looking ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Hazard. Very nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. Now that is having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Hungary are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Time and again they are repelled. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Hungary go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens...
لا ما قال رشح، بس هو اللي نفسه الرشح.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Hungary can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe picks it up out wide, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Schmeichel gets it clear. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature.
He's rising! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina have their lead. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a shade optimistic. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Seedorf. Shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram does well to get it back.
And again, they're pressing effectively. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf clears without hesitation. Ibrahimovic. Hungary are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet.
لكن ابراهيموفيتش يا زلمه لمين عم تلعبه؟
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
يعني تفضل.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely bit of skill. Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's having a go! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
4 added minutes on the board.
لك يا الله، لمين عم تلعبوا؟ لمين عم تلعبوا؟ أنا بشرفي لعبة جحشة.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
دكتور راح ياخذ القائد عنك اذا مالك فاضي. اخ طب وانا ابو عبدو ما بدي اخذ حقي؟ ايه معلم ايه. معلم مو موضوع ابليس، مو موضوع ابليس، بس عم يحكي ازاي من الواقع. معلم الدشنوف بس عم بحط سمايلات.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here.
خلونا يا اخي، يلا يلا دكتور. ما تاكل هم احكي تليفونات انا بظهرك.
The Estadio Mas Monumental. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he can clear it away. He's had it taken off him. The ball's gone astray. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now he's got space here. Messi in acres of space out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Seedorf. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been looking here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who's he going to be aiming for here? A header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the
شات تقول هاد.
Yeah,
شات
very
تقول.
careless, and I leave it at that.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now that's well seen too.
They'll want to be quick here.
بدك ما تواخذني يا زبلات، فتح بس انا بحسن اكمل الجمله.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Nedved. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Hullet. Maldini gathers from the goal kick. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Seedorf. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely aimed pass, and he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale, look at the space here. And that has been knocked clear. Hungary yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. He's had a shot!
Nedved made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good climb. Goal, Hungary! And Hungary are in front. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Hungary have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hullet gets flagged offside. Maldini. And they win it back again. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay.
انتوا ليش معتمدين بس انه قصة السكريب؟ يعني ترى تخسيرهم يعني سهل مو صعب.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. Delivered in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Hullet looking for a runner. Bale. And they can counter here. And no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Ronaldo. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's got away from him. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it.
نعم ما في أداء ما في أداء يا زلمة.
Hungary leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Hungary looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So the action resumes. Hungary currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Nedved! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Hungary are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Azar going face-to-face with his great rival, aimed at the far side, and he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's nice. That's a good ball out wide. Messi's cross. Impressive jump.
عن أخت اللعبة حطيته قدامه ونطيت ويفضح أختك يا كولر.
And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
طلع هذا شلون برفع شغل القواضي.
It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really
طلع
strong
ما
net
في قطع.
behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
دكتور ما في قطع دكتور.
Difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the
طلع ما عم
response
بقطعه.
he'd be looking for.
Shot could be. And Messi! Incredible! Just incredible!
يا عليك يا لعبة، يا على الاي فوتبول، ايش قضيك لعبة عن جد تافهة. شفتها.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency. A real
تعال شوي
step
احكي
up
معك
in
كلمتين.
possession and purpose now. Kohler really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's how to play.
ما في قطع، ما في قطع. الروخو ما نطح.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Hullet. Argentina can breathe again.
والله بدي العبها باص، شفته متسلل لغيت قلت بدخل فيها ما احسن.
They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
كان مبابي متسلل لاني.
Messi. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution.
تقرب على الطابة يا ابن القديش. لا والله ما في عندي انا قطع، عن الاصل ما في قطع.
Chance. Oh, well hit, very well hit actually.
مين حارس ابو ياسين؟ لا بتعرف انا هذا القاضي وقت بدق بهي تشاكوكه معلم، لو انا داخل على الجروب لادق فيه هيك على الجروب.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Cruyff.
قال انا الدبور وشبريتي ما بتخيب.
And he's in on goal. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get rid.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's played through for him.
والله حرام، اقسم بالله حرام.
To say that was an exemplary tackle.
ليش تتلعبها هيك طيب في هالطريقة؟
That's a lovely neat pass. And he's intervened well there. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Shesko! Schneider! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. They'll have one final crack at it. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
بس معلق. سوري لحظة، بس لحظة. اي والله بس معلق صح.
Searching passes played there.
Well, that might be that.
بس
Peter.
لحظة
Maybe
وبسوي.
both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to belt it away. Hungary have it back and can go again. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Collar. Pedri! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
ايش هالمسخرة هاي؟
And a trademark move ends with the
ايش هالمسخرة هاي؟
classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when
And that is as far
ايش
as it
هالمسخرة هاي؟
goes. Hungary did lead.
لكن ابو عبده ابوس ايدك بحاجة اعمل لي دمك
Managed to
وممك.
throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've
قال
just seen?
دمك قال.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
ايش شو دكتور؟ لك لا هي انا شفتك ملتهي بالي ما عم انه عم تضيع ايش اسمك ما عم تحكي تليفون قل شان انت بديل كذا. لا يا دكتور ولو بعدين بقول لك اعملها ما بدي لو ما عم تعجبني. بس اجاني تليفون ضروري وبرجع لكم.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Out for a throw. Has a look up and drives it forward. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Nedved. Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, they can break here. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Araujo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Araujo is offering a wry smile there.
And he's cut it out. Syria still without a single shot on target. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to play it through. Flings in a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, big chance! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Azar. And this is Nedved. Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Good ball, good take. Cross and a header! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Syria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nedved, that's been cut out, well played. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe, and a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And now they can clear their lines. Excellent. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Syria really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Syria sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is on the way. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Nedved has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Great chance! And it's been hooked away. Chance to deliver. And that has been knocked clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Nedved! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. No way through there. Lovely, now then. And the shot! And it's come back out to him, this time surely! And that's a good finish. It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's an imaginative pass. Nedved receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now he can run away. And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Koller, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yaya Toure. Nedved. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nedved running with intent. Seedorf. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Shifted upfield. And he's managed to get free. The ball's swung in.
Well played and well cleared.
To go back here. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just 5 minutes left. Maldini wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Hazard. And this is Nedved. Cross. He leaps for it. And it's in. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Nicely weighted ball. Cross goes in there. And he's taking no chances there. And that's it. Syria pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The host didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And he was quick to react. This looks promising. It's Asa!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ferdinand does really well there. Strong defending. Great vision. Hazard. He is through here. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely shaped ball. Quality ball. Now it's Nedved. Syria still without a single shot on target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Has a look and place it forward. That's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. The less said about that pass, the better. And that is going out for a goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, good ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive pass. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Hazard chasing after it.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Thuram. Nice bit of trickery. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. He has a look up. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No luck with that dink over the top. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second period is on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. The pass has gone astray. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini makes the interception. Now it's some... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Syria have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good running with the ball. Schneider aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. The message is clear. None shall pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely feet. Nedved. Nice control. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
It's a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hullet.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely weighted ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he lines up a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Oh, they can break here. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Stam. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Deftly away.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Just the keeper in his way. Great chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So is... And the shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Syria are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Syria definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but... Oh, terrible pass! Distributed tidily. Thuram, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure. Zola.
Oh, really well played.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Thuram does well to get it back. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, cracking ball. He came in hard, very hard. Seedorf. And it's Zico. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back where it came from. Out towards the flank. Out of play for a throw. He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. And no, he's seen through all of that. Syria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Nedved. Pullet makes a dash for it. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Bellingham is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zico. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. It's Bellingham! Has another go! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Syria have fired themselves, and Zola!
Zola made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Threads one in. Zico in acres of space out wide. Shapes the shoot! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Nedved! And one more try!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And we have our very first corner. Syria can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Roberto Carlos. No way through. He's got away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Roberto Carlos. He has found a way through. That'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Short changes him with that pass. Spread it left. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played. Zico. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. That's a sharp pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Thuram, and he shoots! Frustratingly close. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way past. He leaps for it. There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet, looking for options for movement.
Syria are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hullet. And Hullet! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good read, needed to be.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quick.
Oh, they could be caught out. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Schneider looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Syria have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schneider. And that is expertly dealt with. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Ibrahimovic! No, not quite.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Schneider powering forward here. Delivers the ball.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. No, he refuses to take the bait. That's a little off target. Ibrahimovic. Hullet running with intent. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Desai has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. So that's it. It is all over. Syria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Nice have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite
Hullet! Superb from Hullet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Syria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Zola, played back. Some intricate passing, looking to... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Syria restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking to play him in. Desai spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been cut out, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. He's having a shot! Caught offside that time. That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Toure gets over and intercepts. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he spark a counter here?
There they go. Hunting again.
Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. Well seen. Saw that coming. Nedved. Vitinha. Dembele. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Nedved. He's found a way through. And this is Hullet. Another chance from a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone backward here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time getting close now. And here's Hullet. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Syria have their second corner now. Ferry can get it clear. Nice are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Hullet. Vieira providing an outlet on that flank. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Syria are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Syria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Dembele. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, easy pickings there. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Pele. Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Zola. It's played through for him. And he's got the beating of his man. So, and a shot! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Syria have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Syria have their third corner. Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a brilliant interception. Dembele. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Pele. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. He's being urged to shoot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zola. Zola. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Dembele. And it's Vieira. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zola. Chance, surely! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cruyff. O'Shea. Backward it goes. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. He has found the way through. He has a look up. It's Ibrahimovic! And that really should have been that.
Oh, you could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Impressive jump! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. And here's Cruyff. O'Shea. Yaya Toure. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shevchenko. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. And this is how he's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nice give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well timed, excellent interception. He is through here. Rijkaard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Bellingham totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Eto'o over to the right flank. Now, can they get him away? Messi showing good feet. He's going all the way! Cross needs to be good. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Rising over the bar.
Zola will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Pull it. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Gerrard. And now the breakaway. And this is Zola. Oh, that's fabulous. Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. Oh, look at the space here. Great chance! Goal! International! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Syria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Internacional are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. And he skips past his man. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tidy finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Zola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bellingham tries to play it through. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Zola. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is out of play. And it's Gerrard. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, nice touch. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Syria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi. To Gerrard. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram. Passing nice and neat. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Gerrard! And the counter is on. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
Syria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Nedved. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. And it's Yaya Toure. Passes short and sharp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Nedved.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Almost an hour gone.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of it.
Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Hullet. Bellingham. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira gets it away.
Syria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He leaps for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, he's not getting past him there. Shevchenko with a definite foul there. Ibrahimovic going after that. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Lopez, he's shifting through the gears here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to play him in, and he's cut it out. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here! Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernes demonstrating his defensive quality there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Hernes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this is a great position. Seedorf purring through the gears. Vieira clears it away. Now it's Seedorf. That's tidy. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is the big chance. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's out for a goal kick. Schneider. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Oh, super ball! It's a threatening ball. Here comes the... Oh, great leap! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Syria found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to...
And time is up. Syria have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Schneider voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, Tomiyasu will look back really fondly on the first half of the 23-24 campaign. He made a proper impact in ensuring that the defending champions left North London empty-handed.
Yeah, I remember he was brought on late-ish in the game in response to a triple change, I think, from the opposition. He brought down a very long diagonal pass, which led to the late winner.
And that winner ensured that his team's 12-game losing sequence against the Mancunians was finally ended. Zola had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Nedved. Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and this is Ibrahimovic. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Ibrahimovic! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved. Bellingham. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
and Zola! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at it.
Rummenigge! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Messi, and this is Messi. And a chance! And it's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
St Mirren have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared. Driving forward. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has been knocked clear. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Just eases him off the ball. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Robson. Rummenigge. It's played through for him. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Messi. He shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Zola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nedved chasing after it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's let fly. And he was there to get a quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Syria unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Syria
And Zola! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nedved. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo does well not to be outdone there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ibrahimovic. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Steaming on goalwards. Robson!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's onside. St Mirren needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gives it back. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they
shot a goal! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
So we have movement on both benches. Play towards the front line. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. And he shoots! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Schneider gets on his bike and on the move. Shevchenko. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Hazard. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
St Mirren are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Schneider. Now it's Azar. Tries to play it through. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maldini. And it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. That's a good ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's in a great position here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Plenty. Oh, shooting chance! Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him.
Great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes aim. A header! Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is...